Alright everyone, welcome back to more Detached. Yes sir. Let's check this out. Complete an event. Yada yada yada. Jessica event bilateral woes. Not sure what to do with that. Hanako event surprise. An event. Still haven't really done any of that stuff. But yeah, the dive. I haven't really done Sam. So pause, because Sam looks like our mom. I don't think that's appropriate, but yeah. Oh my goodness, tonight seems a bit quiet. You're outside, my man, but yeah. The streets are surprisingly empty given that it's not all that late yet, and I find myself agreeing with the state of the world around me. Feels like a good night to end it early. Perhaps I'll swing by the bridge and do that thing I do where I ignore Anne, who I'm 100% certain will be there tonight, to just be inside my head for a little while in peace. Alright, yeah, that sounds good. Oh my god, that scared me, man. Of course someone decides to call when I've decided to not be sociable tonight. Oh well, just chalk it up to my recently discovered latent ability to just have something find me when I'm not looking to actually do anything. That's me. You know, I pick the options here and there. Huh. Sam. Why is she calling? I don't think I've really talked to her much outside of that time at the bar, if at all. Fuck it. Hello? Daine, come drink with me. Oh good, she's drunk again. Actually, I was about to do the opposite of what you want me to do. Daine, don't be boring. Come to the dive and drink with me. Why not bother Jessica? I agree, she's always at the bar. Because she's also boring and doesn't want to come out. Something about organizing some huge party that she's not telling me about, even though I'm also young and cool. Oh, yeah, saying that actually makes it sound like you're not. I agree. I have to agree. But I am. Now I'm convinced you're actually a middle-aged woman trying to relive her party years. Don't be so mean to me. I can and I will. Yeah, that is everybody's right, I guess. I'll forgive you for ditching us with the bill the last time. Also, I'm brewing. Wait, what? Puking? I'll be there in a bit. Yeah, okay, alright. And just like that, my will is immediately bought with the prospect of receiving something for free. Oh, she's buying. Despite having a free paycheck, I will always allow people to spend their own hard-earned money on me. I'll take my time though. Free shit or not, I'm not in too much of a rush to meet up with Sam alone. Oh my god, he time skipped. I approached Sam, who's conveniently sitting in the same dark corner she and Jessica were the first night I came here. How long has she been here in her own ever-growing abyss by herself until she finally convinced me to come down? Well, for better or worse, I'm here now to put an end to that momentary loneliness. Woo, yes, Daine. It didn't take long to get here at all. I didn't? Wait, when did I even... I sit because I'm thirsty and she's pretty. I wonder how often Sam finds herself here drinking away the stress of her job. Last time I was here with her, I got the impression that Nathan tends to drag her ass through the mud and that it might be a weekly ritual to come in and whine. And here, well, there are a lot of days in the week. Not that I'm implying anything, just an observation. That said, she's clearly drunk, but not like drunk. The sort of where she's not talking, but she's definitely loosened up a bit. I think I can tolerate this. Hey, quit brooding and... Oh, brooding. Sorry. And chat with me. You haven't said a thing since you got here. Oh hey, didn't notice you there without you yell talking. Rude. You literally stared me down for a few minutes before sitting down to stare at me some more. Am I so gorgeous that you're at the loss for words or something? Nope, just got a lot on my mind right now, I guess. Wow, okay, we're just going for the killing blows tonight, aren't we? I agree, we are going for the killing blows. We're trying to kill the convo real quick. Okay, since we're being all harsh and stuff, stop being so tall. And I keep alt-tabbing, check if I am recording. It's been like a triple, quadruple checking on it. Yeah, and broody. I don't think he can stop being broody. That's his thing. Daine, the broody man. Ouch. Huh. I mean, it's painful that that's all you had. Man, is it be a meanie to Sam Hours starring Daine as the meanie because I forced you to have a life tonight? I'll have you know that my life is plenty exciting. Also, did you just say an emoticon at me? Wow, he can read the subtitles, but yeah, it is now that you're here with me. Also, I absolutely did. Is it that weird? Am I cool yet? This is a little sad. A different kind of sad than that which frequent this place. I should probably take it easier on her. After all, she hasn't actually done anything to me to warrant having me be a dick for no reason. It's all just in my head. I can accept that. You should probably drop the emoticon thing though. It makes you sound out of touch and old, and I get the feeling you're trying really hard to not look that way. Fine. So, is this a regular thing for you? Which, the desperate attempts at pretending like I'm not having a midlife crisis thing, or hanging out in a cesspool of a bar by myself thing? Both are valid and surprisingly self-aware questions, but let's go with the latter. In the more difficult days, which seems to be happening a lot since you came into the picture. Whoops. I'm no alcoholic, but I can definitely see the appeal for people that are. That's rough. Is Nathan really that tough with the organization members? It's not just him, the whole organization is built on a platform of hard work, subterfuge, and bureaucracy. And guess who gets the hard work and bureaucracy, huh? I'd say that probably goes to Madison. You'd think that because she's so damn good at her job, but no, she mainly handles the usual secretary work, and sometimes helps me with reports when I get swamped. Since she transferred in to take off some of my load, I figured I'd get a break, but Nathan always has more for my plate. Bars? You should just dump some of it on Madison. She seems like the kind of person where telling someone no isn't in her vocabulary. Okay, that's kind of fucked up, but okay. Okay, first, get out of my head. Second, that thought comes to me every day, but she's just so nice and sweet and pretty and nice that I just can't do that to her. You have a solid means to lighten your load and you instead choose to suffer on your own? Sounds entirely like a you problem at this point. No, feel bad for me. Sad face. Not while you keep insisting on having this apparent midlife crisis. I agree, I think this is a midlife crisis. For a lot of people. It's not that I haven't been trying other things. I want to be on the field, not cooped up underground all the time. Have you told him this? So many times I've lost count. I've asked, told, and yelled at him to train me on the field several times. He knows I have years of experience in this, but he instead treats me like a fragile butterfly. Literally all he still sees in me is his, Stop. Just stop. I made a mistake coming here tonight. I'm going home. I'm sorry, was it something I said? You just bother me in ways I can't explain. I'm sorry, please don't go, I can explain. I'll see you when I see you. Please, give me a chance to explain. I'm so sorry, please don't leave. My god, this man is freaking losing it. He needs a therapist. He needs drugs. I was about to say therapist or something, I don't know. Hey, Daine, are you alright? Goodbye. People hard. Sleep now. Damn. It's been 9 days since that day at the bridge. It's been a day since that whatever happened last night. I've got nothing planned today. Yup, he doesn't have anything planned today. Okay, welcome back. Once again, we skip the morning. I think we can talk to Lupe. We're gonna go to the bar again, but let's talk to Lupe. Damn. I mean, staring respectfully. I take a seat at the bar once I discover that the dive is void of my usual bar companions. At least I can rely on one person who always seems to never have any time to herself, to be present and available when I come here. Seeing as how the place is marginally more busy than the cafe, Lupe isn't diverting 110% of her attention to her phone and immediately comes to join me when she notices my presence. Along the way, she grabs a couple cans, which I take note that they're the more expensive ones, that she promptly sets in front of me before leaning down against the bar to chat. We don't really talk about much of substance, which is quickly becoming a normal thing between us. But it's company that passes the time. Besides, what is my life if not just a series of events that I seek out to waste my time in between waking up and falling asleep? I'll take this win on the loser scale. After all, I'm here drinking on my own. Once I'm finished with a second pricey beer, I notice a developing trend when she brings me another of the same. This bitch is trying to make more money per drink of me. Damn. Well, trying in the word, or is the word, wait, what the fuck? Well, trying is the wrong word because she is. But I allow it because I understand the situation she's in. And let's face it, I'm not exactly hurting for cash right now. I let her feed me the good stuff for the rest of the night, dropping several unaccounted crumpled bills on the bar when I eventually leave to stumble my way home in a whirling world of charity-induced intoxication. 5. Well, that's nice. I'm slowly getting everybody +3 affection. Okay. Tomorrow, next day, nothing planned. Alright, alright. I'm still a bit confused on what to do here, but I think... Yeah, I tinkered a bit, of course. I'm gonna cut some stuff out. This is the video. Stuff that I do cut is something that I think it's more so because you've interacted with the character. Yeah, funkin' good coffee. Let's go. It's a Tuesday, innit? Yeah, there seems to be one constant in life. It's that cafes are always open when you need them to be. Doesn't matter if the one that you're in front of is actually closed for some ungodly reason, but I can guarantee you that just around the corner is another cafe just waiting your patronage at any hour. For it is the unspoken and quietly praised duty of the caffeine suppliers to assure that people of various states of consciousness have access to the bitter nectar of life. This is just a fact. I don't make the rules here. One other constant, for me at least, has been the reliability of funkin' good coffee being open at the same time whenever I decide that I also require boost and energy in the morning. And all that is swiftly turning to light that is starting to fracture my trust in the coffee industry before my very eyes. Yeah, where the heck is Lupe? I've been standing here for what? 5 or 10 minutes with no barista standing there and staring at her phone in an active attempt to pretend I'm not here. Are they actually closed and just forgot to lock up the place? I don't know the habits of those that work here, but I can't see Lupe letting that slide. Even if her customer service skills are lacking, she makes good coffee. And this shows me that this job is a layered skill set, one of which I'm sure includes remembering crucial loss prevention practices. This is worrisome. I might need to find another cafe today. But where? Fuck me, the shit I go through just to get coffee. Yo, wait! Thank God, that voice is like honey right now. Oof. Oh. You look like shit. Yeah, fucking thanks, dude. No problem at all. I was being sarcastic. Oh, well, I'm well aware. It's just the first time you said that to me, and so now I'm latching onto it because I don't see that happening again. You're such a freaking loser, dude. You ain't ever done anything worth thanking you over. What are you even doing here? I was just having an existential crisis involving the trust of cafes being shattered before my very eyes. But I can see you're just however you're doing right now. Yeah. Rough night? Not really, just a late one. My bartender called in last night, so I was forced to close shop here early and cover their shift. My bad if I kind of whistled there. Don't you have any other employees? Nah, man, I can barely afford the one I have. My other employee I have here can only work the afternoons and weekends, so I can run the bar those nights. And unfortunately, that place takes in more than this place does. So it's a matter of deciding which place makes more sense to take the monetary hit. Yeah. That sounds like far more effort and stress than I'd ever want to put into anything. Yeah, well, they're also a fucking bum, so there's that. Oof. Wait, that doesn't really affect Daine. I actually have a steady income and a roof over my head, so I'm inclined to disagree with your statement. Okay, sure, I see an awful lot of you for you to be out there making stacks. That's actually true. You sometimes see me in the morning and sometimes at night. There's a whole lot of day in between those 2 points. But you're right, I do have a ridiculous amount of time on my hands. It comes with the territory, I guess. Is your family loaded or something? No, at least I don't think so. I don't really talk to anyone from that part of my life. I just got super lucky through the accident of birth. What? I was about to say she's sleep deprived as heck and he's talking in philosophical stuff. This is not gonna really jog her brain or anything. That just makes it even more confusing. Yup, I agree. My thoughts exactly. That's why I don't waste energy thinking about it. Well, since you have so much time on your hands, you think you want to come work at the cafe and bar? I can't pay you much, not that you need it apparently, but you can have all the coffee and liquor you want as long as you do the bare minimum. As tempting an offer as being told I can drink on the job is, I don't really do all that well with people, and customer service sounds like something I'd rather kill myself rather than doing it. You think I like customer service? Clearly no. Not at all. You seem miserable, and that's enough for me to steer clear. Besides, you make good coffee and manage 2 businesses, so you've clearly got a knack for it on some level. Sure, 2 businesses that are just barely scraping by. I'd say something about improving those customer skills, but judging the fact that both the places are littered holes in the wall with no real indications of being actual places open to the public, I can understand why. What's up with the wall of hedges anyways? I agree, what the heck? My dad had this crappy idea of walking to a magical garden wonderland or something stupid like that. He wanted the entire place visibly blocked off from the public and let curiosity bring people in. Sounds pretty niche. I like it. I think it just needs to have a marketable thing like Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. I mean, it worked for me, but only because I happened to look up at the right time and saw the tiny plaque on the door. You missed the bright yellow and red open sign? Oh, you mean the wet floor sign with the poorly attached painted sign? Sure did. This place sucks ass. I mean, it's not that bad. The coffee's great. You fucking say shit about my customer, sir. Relax, it's just a compliment without any follow-up. I've already beat that one down to the ground anyways. It'll lose its effect if I use it too much, and I can't have that. Besides, she seems like she's having a rough day, so I'll back off for now. Oh. Shit, I'm sorry then, and thanks, I guess. I figured it would be best to let Lupe suffer alone since I'm not exactly the best option for unloading your frustrations on. That's true, it's pretty self-aware. I'll always have something to say, be it helpful or hurtful, so it's probably a good idea to leave before we figure out how shitty my filter is when someone is clearly not doing their best. Perhaps she'll get lucky and Madison will show up to be her verbal punching bag. That'll be the optimal situation. I dump a fistful of uncounted loose change into the counter after Lupe brings me my coffee and disappears back into her office. There's clearly more than what my coffee is worth, but it's a gesture that I know will be much more appreciated than my abrasive inability to bite my tongue or lie to say things will get better. On my way out, I take a quick look around, noting that there is no Madison to be seen. which is strange. Oh well. Okay. I wonder where I should go. Let's see if I can squeeze one out. Yeah, I went to the streets. There's nothing quite like fast food to settle an urgent need for food. I'm well aware of the health issues with such food, but it's an easily accessible source of sustenance that allows me to not have to actually be an adult and prepare it on my own. After all, why do that when I can pay to have some kids to do it for me? Of course, I refuse to actually eat in the place because there's far too many people in there. And my comfort comes first. I'll just find some out of the way cinder block kicking around or something to sit down on to dine on. My cheaply made food. Honestly, as much as people complain about fast food, it's convenient as fuck, I'll be honest. And it's cheap. So you can't really go in there expecting fine dining, 5-star, or maybe even like gourmet shit, you know? So yeah. Think fast, bastard! Is that... Oh, she's actually doing the vigilante thing. Oh, ooh, uh-oh. Wait, is that, she's kidnapping me or something? My food! What a horrible turn of events this is turning into. I was really looking forward to that burger. Alas, there seems to be an acceptable range of collateral damage in the pursuit of justice, and my hunger said collateral damage. Unfortunately for Daine. I'll be kind of pissed, because I'm like, if you're hungry, you just got food and you've lost it. Yeah. That's awful. The things I do for the greater good. Well, it seems we got away just fine. I say we because I'm now probably an accomplice to the probable murder of a petty criminal. Good times. She looks like she's been... Hey, sorry. She looks like she's seen better days, though. I can't believe I'm about to say this, but perhaps she should focus on her cardio instead of trying to rely on being sneaky. She could definitely benefit from seeing a treadmill or two at God's might with Anne. Hey, so, witness my declaration of decimation upon the evildoers of our fine city. Witness the terror I bring upon those that prey on the weak. Reminds me of the Chrome Boys. I forgot what they're officially called. Mad Max. You know, the guys who would sacrifice themselves for, go to diesel heaven. You know, witness me! I don't know if everybody knows that, but it's a cool movie. Tom Hardy is in it. Witness how fucking cool I looked out there. I'm pretty sure that guy's dead and you're going in for murder. Nah, I'm sure he's fine. No, really, I think I saw brain matter falling out of his mouth. Then let that be a message to all who even think of committing crimes in my city. Right, I guess I'm an accomplice to murder or a bargaining tool to use against the police. I don't know which right now. Neither. I was just helping you escape a scene of violence, citizen. Hannah... Skull Crusher, citizen. Yup. That name checks out. You may call me Skull Crusher. Right, all things considered, this makes the most sense. Skull Crusher. Oh yeah, that's good. I guess she's doing a victory lap. I mean, that's my bet. Surprise, Hanako! Wow, how absolutely surprising. This is such a surprise. Color me surprise. Man, what a rush that is. Did you see how I like think fast, chuckle nuts, then wham, right in the noggin? How freaking cool was that? I've never seen someone leak their brains out of their face before, so yeah, that was pretty cool. If I'm going to be honest though, I think you need to work on some things. Yeah, I get ya. I'm still working out the kinks right now. I'm still working on a cool catchphrase to say before I go in for the, kill. I don't just want to be called that crazy bitch that beats bad guys up for the greater good. I get the feeling that it might be too late for that. You're the crazy bitch that kills people for good. No way, I can totally have a super cool rising hero arc that'll make the population praise me and the criminals fear me. Well, if that guy recovers, I'm sure he'll be plenty scared of you. Exactly. Either that or he'll come out a completely vegetable of a person. Yeah, I'm like, that's murder? Excessive force if he survives? Even better, can't commit crimes if he can't move. You know, that's what I think when it comes to like Batman, right? For Superman, in a snap of his finger, you don't really fight. You get caught, go to jail. I mean, what do? Wrestle Superman? But for Batman, I can see why crooks and criminals tend to fight him. He's human after all. But the moment that you hear reports of people going to a hospital, not only with a hospital bill and shit, broken bones, comatose, yeah, I think I'd rather just not fight Batman. But she has a point. Hanako does have a point. I absolutely agree. See, now you've got it. However, it's probably not good for a heroic public image. You've imagined up for yourself. You go around crippling petty criminals. Maybe you should consider less lethal tactics. Right, go for the limbs. Yeah, that works. At least they'll probably stay alive long enough for the cops to get them. Man, that's a freaking awesome idea. How are you so good at this? Putting in a few seconds of critical thought helps. I just figured that going the less lethal route is the more optimized way of doing things. You get your rush, the bad guys go to jail, and the victims get their vengeance. Through the usual systems, of course. They'll come out looking better because they're not actively trying to kill anyone. Plus, in the event you do get caught, at least you won't have murder in your hands. Probably. It seems pretty open and shut to me. Right. So less Punisher and more Daredevil. Gotcha. Yeah. Let's go with that. Yeah, pretty good analogy right there. Dang, we make a good team. Okay, don't. Oh God. Yep, we're going to jail. Encouraging dangerous behavior for entertainment purposes probably isn't the best attribute to have and isn't exactly the best qualification for being a good aspect of a team. But hey, it's beneficial to me, so go hard, Hanako. Since we're now accomplices in murder or assault, we should totally team up. Wait a minute, I didn't do... You can be the oracle to my Batman. Think of the justice we divvy out... Wait, what the fuck? We divvy out to the unsuspecting crime doers in the city. I don't really... We can take the darkness staining the lives of the innocent by storm and be a shining beacon of all that's good and just. Can you imagine all of the dead people? Hanako. Huh? Yeah? I don't think the justice life is for me. It's far too proactive and physically active for my lifestyle. I'd prefer to just be a bystander and watch. Hey, that's cool too. Just gotta let me bounce some ideas off your genius brain once in a while. That's an acceptable arrangement. Just don't accidentally go making me a knowing participant again. I rather enjoy the freedom I have. Dude, aren't you the kid of Anne's boss? Just have him bail you out. That's something I'd rather avoid. Right. Okay, consider yourself a confidant, and nothing more. Good. Or confident, either way. Well then, since we're partners in secret, give me your phone. Why? To give you my number, duh. How else are we supposed to share secrets of my vigilante life? We can't rely on just having you randomly find me every time I get something to ask you. Alright, yeah. I hope this makes sense. I suppose this makes sense. Sorry, I did not read that correctly. Not that that would stop our chance meetings from happening anyways. I can't really see the harm in this, so I may as well. I can't help but to be a little impressed with how she taps away at my phone. That's a big freaking phone. That's a Samsung Smart Galaxy or something, Ultra something. With a practice speed and ferocity obtainable only by those that live on their phones. While impressive, given the speed that her thumb is flying about my screen, she should be done typing in a 10-digit number. My natural assumption is that she's snooping, probably in an attempt to indirectly learn more about her newly obtained confidant. I am decidedly in no way at fault for what she finds in there. It's her fault for being nosy. I think I just found my answer. That'll teach her. It's, the number, it's, I have to, go do the hero hit bad guy, yeah. It's amusing watching her stumble over words, looking for whatever excuse she needs to suddenly leave before she just gives up and runs away while yelling about something or other. Probably something about justice. No, not probably, let's be honest here, that's exactly what it was. Curious, I glanced down to my phone to see what got her flustered. Ah, right. I should probably start closing those windows after I'm done with them since people are getting into the habit of taking my phone. Should, but probably won't. It's my phone after all, and if they see something on it, that's on them. Besides, her reaction was her payment for my lost lunch. 6. I wonder where I should go. I honestly don't know. I'll be honest. That's only one. Surprise Hanako. Jessica. I'm not sure which one to pick. I think some of these events require a certain affection to be at a higher level. Okay, welcome back. Against my better judgment and apparent sense of self-preservation, I continue to break promises made to myself for the sake of talking to a cute redhead that could possibly beat the shit out of me. And stops her daily ritual of kicking a 45-kilogram bag of sand where she notices me staring at her. I mean, yeah, I mean she's hot. Going back to the thing? Both ruining the fun of watching it receive killing blow after killing blow, but also to engage in idle conversation that will hopefully not involve convincing me to train with her. Fun fact? It does. But I don't really mind entertaining her for a bit because I know that she only has so long to be here before she has to leave. So I just go with the back and forth that is apparently becoming the norm. While we exchange banter, I can't help but to wonder why I feel so comfortable around her. Weirdly enough, because you did it with her, so you got physically connected, but yeah. Weirdly enough, that thought makes me feel uncomfortable. Thankfully, it isn't long before she needs to get ready to go. With that, I take it as my cue to leave before she can get into my head any more than she does already. Contrary to my previous thought, however, I do appreciate the strange comfort her presence has, and that is a welcome trait that I think will keep bringing me back here. Well, that and watching her kick that bag is pretty neat. I mean, yeah, she's pretty hot, I'll be honest, so. I wonder where I should go, my man. We gotta go with the underground. Madison, I guess? Or Sam? Have we really talked about Sam in her work? I don't think so. Well, I'm not entirely sure how the organization works. I'm reasonably certain I know who does what and when around these parts. But that's up in the air when I see Sam sitting at Madison's desk. Oh well, I'm nothing if not resourceful. Yeah, we are disrupting her work. I'm not reading all that because I think I've read it before. Sam greeting me with a level of enthusiasm that makes my previous hesitation seem almost silly. Hops out of her seat and slides over her desk to me as though I were some old friend that she hasn't seen for years. I agree. She is an angel, she is a nice person, but at the same time she looks like our mother. So I'm a bit like, I don't know, man. I don't know about this. I don't know about that. Either that or our father is just... This is his thing. I think she picks up on my boredom as she drags me over to the other side of the monitor where we begin a game of Minesweeper. She clearly has no idea that what she's doing, and after several rounds of defeat, Sam clearly loses interest in whatever change of pace I offer, telling me to leave because she suddenly remembers that she has really important secretary stuff to do. So as to not overstay my welcome, I oblige. I do take note of her growling at her screen as I leave, obviously annoyed at all the incredibly important work that is almost certainly secretarial in nature and not at all Minesweeper. Yup. We got her to 5, baby. I think this is it. Okay, welcome back. I got all of their affection way up. And I think this is where we can actually get some organic stuff. Sam, baby. Oh my god, why is it sad again? I wanted to drop in and say hi to Madison, but instead I have this imposter of a secretary sitting in her seat. I think she is a secretary. Is she not? Isn't Madison the assistant or co-secretary or something? I wasn't expecting to have to change my plans so suddenly. And I'm not about to leave just because Sam's sitting there instead of my original target. Not after making my way through the depressing scene that makes up this part of the city. Maybe Sam's just covering for her and she'll be back in a few minutes to grace me with her presence once more. I guess I'll have to settle then. Alright Sam. Hey handsome, fancy seeing you here. No really, I didn't really expect you to show your face around here after the last time. Not that I'm against you being here or anything, it's actually kinda nice. I still don't know why she looks like our mom, but hey. Hello Mr. Billiam, is there something I can help you with today? If you're looking to book an appointment with Mr. Billiam, I will need to see if he has any openings. Nope, all booked up. What's that? Oh, it looks like Sam has some availability though. How excellent. This is so fucking awkward, man. Okay, I'm starting to get a little uncomfortable with you just staring me down like this. Huh. You're not Madison. Well, so much for settling. Nope. Matt is clearly not important right now though. She's busy playing hooky today, so surprise. You got a perfectly good Sam to talk to instead. Yay for you! Okay, that was unnecessary, but yes. Hello, Sam. It seems to me that I must settle with Grace. Ah yes, there's no win quite like being settled for a second best. That's awful, damn. Third best. I'm still not entirely sure how I feel about her yet either, but Anne's pretty neat. Ah yes, there's no win quite like being settled for a second best secretary. There's only two of you. Yep, one of which is absolutely amazing at her job, and then me. But hey, I'm the one sitting here chatting you up and she's not. So yay, Sam, boo, Maddie. Has anyone ever told you that you're kind of a tryhard? Yes, in fact, I believe you made a side comment at the dive. It's kind of true though, so no offense taken. That's actually pretty much, I'm like Sam. It's like, okay, you're saying something arguably not even an argument, something true about me, so I can't really argue against that. So yeah, I'm actually impressed with how confidently positive and self-aware your self-depreciation is. Thanks, I'm confidently positive that I know myself pretty dang well. Been living as myself all my life. As one does, yeah. So second best secretary, you seem pretty laid back and not absolutely swamped in work right now. I'd assume that Nathan would be up your ass based on how you've talked about him. Snorts. Head like that. Luckily for me, I've got the whole place to myself today since people are either doing something better than working or out on the field today. And do you know what that means? You get to slack off. I get to slack off. She actually has a good point. There's no one around. It's like a Saturday thing. I did intern for tech support and I did work on Saturdays. And let me tell you, there's no one there. Literally, you're slacking off. But you shouldn't be. You should be there doing something. So that is because I'm an intern. You know, it's not really. I'm like shadowing, learning things. I didn't earn the title of second best secretary without effort, or rather lack thereof, whichever makes me sound less pathetic. I'm pretty sure both are about the same, but the latter means you're consistent and own your laziness. Right, that one then. I'm actually the reason why Nathan had to transfer Mandy in. You really take this whole thing seriously. I do. I call it protesting and being a pain in the ass until it gives me what I want. Which is, I can see that that's going well for you. How is the secretary life treating you? It's going well for me. I mean, well enough. It's not like you can fire me. Hey, me too. Wow, we have so much in common. No, you're the lucky one here. You get paid to literally do nothing. I actually work hard every day. Yeah, I work hard. That's cute. You know I have full access to Nathan's reports, right? Then you know full well that I work hard at walking around, finding things to do and people to see. It's a very exhausting life, I would say so myself. I want to get paid to do what I want. I mean, you said it yourself, he can't fire you. No, but the organization would likely step in if I completely stopped actually doing work. That doesn't sound like it'd be a good time. It's not. The big boss is really scary. I'd rather have the no work-life balance I have than to deal with that. I guess I can't really blame you for suffering through it then. I'd probably just walk out at that point. Oh no, there's no walking out of the organization, Daine. Absolutely correct. Oh, it's Dad. Oh, it's you. I seem to be doing a good job at doing exactly that. You're an exception, and one I didn't have any choice on making. So are you here to be useful today? He is being useful, Nathan. He's keeping your little pet from dying of boredom. Don't you have something better to be wasting our resources on right now? Well, I found myself with a bit of free time today, so I decided to give your second best secretary a visit since your first best isn't here. Second best? Get out. Sam, meet me in my office. Oh, but Master, what about my precious secretary duties? Just come to my office. Yeah. Dang, he backed down real quick. We make a good team. Seems that way. By the way, do I need to worry about this big boss that is apparently really scary? Nah, you don't anyways. You never heard it from me, but I'm pretty sure you're practically free to do what you want here for the most part. So, I'm also pretty sure he's just feeling emasculated because he can't actually stop you from coming and going. Yep, he's his son. What a wonderful amount of power that I never wanted, but will definitely abuse just because I have it. I guess I'm going to keep him on his toes. That is what being a son is. I'm sure he'll seethe inside. I mean, he's already pretty pissed, so... Yeah. Delicious. Delicious. Sam, my office, now! Alas, my master requires my attention. I can only ignore him for so long before he becomes a real bitch about it. Oh, before I go, you have my number, so call me sometime. Yeah? What about your terrible work-life balance? Man, fuck work. Yeah, it's like every 9 to 5, huh? Sam excitedly waves goodbye and takes her leave down of the 2 halls connected to this room that assumedly leads to Nathan's office. I'm unsure how far these halls reach or what secrets they hold, but I'm sure that I'll find out someday if curiosity strikes me hard enough. For now, I'm content with being a distraction towards the girls here, and by extension being a general nuisance towards my dad, Nathan. I hear him call out for her again, followed up with an acid-laced retort which basically accumulated to a string of incredibly colorful foul language and insults from Sam. I shrug and leave because really it's none of my business and therefore isn't my problem. I learned 2 important things about Sam today. 1, she really doesn't like my father, and 2, she's really easy to talk to. Perhaps my weird feelings about her are completely misplaced. Or not, I don't know. Nah, thinking about her still does things I don't like to my head. So instead of, I'll just focus on the stupid fucking ladder. I agree, it is a stupid ladder. I wonder where I should go. I mean, technically, I kind of smashed the table right there. Technically speaking, we could call someone, our stepmom, or we could talk to Anne. I'm gonna talk to Anne, but I'm gonna end the video right here, everyone. Subscribe, like, comment down below. It's a bit long, I'll be honest. If you like more, comment down below. But yeah, I'll be continuing this. In next episode, we'll have Anne's affection at level 10, so you don't need to, I don't need to like cut it out because I've already advanced myself. See ya. Bye.